Jingwei fills the sea. A long, long time ago in ancient China, there was a powerful god named Yendi. He ruled over fire and farming. Yendi was wise, kind, and loved his people very much. Yendi had a most beloved daughter. Her name was Nvwa. Nvwa was a clever and brave little girl. She had long reddish-brown hair that sparkled like fire, and her eyes shone bright like the stars. Her favorite thing to do was stand by the eastern sea, watch the waves, listen to the wind, and sing and dance with joy. One morning, the sky was especially clear and sunny. Nvwa quietly climbed into a little wooden boat, hoping to explore the distant sea. The wind blew, the waves rolled, and her boat drifted farther and farther. Suddenly, the waves grew wild, dark clouds covered the sky, and the ocean roared like a giant angry beast. Crash, splash, boom! A huge wave flipped her tiny boat, and Nvwa fell into the icy sea. From that day on, no one ever saw Nvwa on the shore again. But not long after, people noticed a strange little bird by the sea. The bird looked like a crow with gray-black feathers, but on its head was a glowing patch of golden red, like a tiny sun. It had a white beak, red claws, and bright, determined eyes. The bird stood by the shore, picking up pebbles and twigs, and flying bravely over the sea. Plop! One pebble dropped into the water. Then it came back, picked up another, and flew again, day after day, never stopping. Someone asked, "Little bird, what are you doing?" The bird gently called out, "Jingwei." It turned out, this little bird was Nvwa's spirit. She had turned into a bird, and named herself Jingwei. She made a promise to fill up the sea with pebbles and twigs. Why? Because it was the cruel sea that had taken her from her family. People felt moved and sad. Some said, "You're just a tiny bird. How can you fill such a huge sea?" But Jingwei never gave up. She flew and flew, carried pebble after pebble year after year. No matter how hot the sun or how strong the waves, she knew, even if she couldn't finish in this life, she would fly until the very last moment. From then on, whenever people stood by the eastern sea, they would see a tiny bird flying tirelessly between the sky and waves. That was Jingwei, using her small strength to complete a big dream. Dear little ones, did you know? The sea may look beautiful, but it can also be dangerous. When storms come, the waves turn into wild, angry monsters, rocking boats until they tip over and pull people into the deep ocean. So never go to the beach alone, and never sneak out on a boat. Always listen to your parents and keep yourself safe, so you can enjoy the sea's beauty from the shore. Remember this saying: the sea is beautiful, but we must be careful of its temper.